OG, I can't hear you, OG. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Exclusive World of Wrestling. I hope everybody having a great hump day because the day is Wednesday. Doing a couple recaps of what took place this past week
All right, can you hear me now?
on uh SmackDown and Raw.
Can you hear me?
You back, OG?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
All right,
I
go
hear
ahead.
you now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. We got to let's just kind of abbreviate it because the heavy hitters
Yeah,
coming on
yeah.
at
I'm like
9:05.
right. Go ahead. Just run through it. Run through it.
I mean, let's just go ahead on and go on and get to the meat and potatoes, man. We got a new addition to the new addition to the brand. We got a new addition to the SmackDown roster. Is it the SmackDown roster or just the WWE roster? Who we got? Who we got? LT, what's happening?
I mean, shoot, the phenomenal AJ Lee. See what I did there? Return to our to the square circle as we call it, and it's good to have her back. Love the promo that she could. Well, first of all, the Chicago crowd gave her a great welcoming homecoming because she's been out of the action for over 10 years. And I think, you know, I have to give Chicago credit where credit is due. They are one of those wrestling cities, and I don't think no other city would have received it as well as Chicago did. So kudos to them for them giving her the love that she deserved. She definitely, showed that she still got some spunk in her in left in her, and she can make runs. She cut a beautiful promo Monday night, especially tackling mental health because a lot of people don't know that AJ was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So for her to
You
get out there and
you
speak
don't
on
you
that
don't
was
say. You don't say.
chill,
You
man.
heard
But
what Cole said.
it was definitely
I mean, you heard what Cole said on Friday night. They were going out there.
what
She made crazy cool.
yeah, and that's exactly what she did. So I mean, even if anybody has social media, just if you want to know, like when she said that I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, she was not lying because if you people that was at the show Monday, they seen like video clips of like they were clipping, when they were doing like the little dark stuff, between matches, between sets, getting folks ready for, the next matches and whatnot. They showed where like Roxanne Perez was very much in tune looking at the video, but like you could see the admiration on her face. She was very excited to see somebody that she grew up and idolizing on her like back in WWE. And so, like I said, AJ Lee was not lying when she said, "I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler." The ladies in the back are very happy to have her back home, which is very much needed because as when she left, she went through a journey, a mental health journey, and now she's in good spirits. She could probably able to perform. Now I don't think she's gonna be there forever in the day because I
No,
think AJ
no, it's gonna
is
be a short
pushing
run.
40.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short run.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's the fact that they have a. But I think this run could be a closing chapter. So when she hangs it up, is over. You know what I'm saying? Is no there's no second thoughts. No thought process on what could have been, what ifs in wrestling. Because that's happened with a lot of people. We see a lot of folks that go through a situation where they is always a what if or what could have been, things like that. So the fact that she's going to try to get a second opportunity to make it do what it do, I'm proud of her. I'm happy to see her back on my TV screen. So I'm very excited for the run myself.
And giving credit to Kobe Lopez and Rebecca Quinn, it took them to make this work. Um, Even though Kobe and Phil can't stand the ground each other walk on, they for the sake of the business, they made this return work because you know I
You know
still
what?
I still
Well, I'm
think
sorry.
I still think go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What I was gonna say was, to piggyback off of what LT and what you both have said, it's like that 29, that 27, 28-year-old me came out, a couple nights ago on Friday night during SmackDown, and you saw her skipping around, you saw her enjoying the moment, and a lot of people think it's gonna be a short run. I think this could be a longer run than people think. It could be.
When I say short run, I'm speaking more on in ring. Um, I think she's going to be around a while, but I think just for the in ring competition, I think it's going to be a short run. They're going to probably have her in the back because she she could be. They already got a role for her. She could be.
I mean, she's already been in the back, a few times in NXT. So I mean, like it hadn't been like she hadn't been back. It just she hadn't been back in a wrestling form.
Yeah.
Just looking at her right now, 38, 39 years old. I mean, you think about it, when AJ Styles came over at 43, or at 38, 39 years old in 2016, who'd have thought he'd be here almost 10 years now? So you're looking at it from that standpoint and looking at it, from longevity, she could be in the ring. I would say six more years, maybe.
Yeah,
I
but she
mean,
looked
just
good.
just by the way she's looking.
Yeah, she looked good, man. AJ looked good. She don't look. She don't look like she's been. She don't look like she's been going through it. You know what I mean? And she really
And
had
you
a
can say
she.
that a lot about a lot about the older wrestlers too, like the Natty Neidharts, the Baileys of the world. I mean, you can say that about them too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I love the promo she cut Monday. Um, she could be an advocate for for a lot of those ladies back there because a lot of folks be going through shit, but
Yeah,
they have to cover it up or mask it for the sake of the business, and she can help them. She can help them, male and female, with that.
you think about like some of these women's wrestlers who are no longer here, like the Chynas, the Daphnes, um, the Luna Vachons of the world. If you had somebody that would actually step up for
Yeah,
them,
sensational Sherry. All of them dealt with
yes,
demons.
yes.
Yeah,
With Sherry was a sex fiend, and she didn't have a father. I mean, she grew up in Huntsville without a father. So you know,
man, I ain't running into her. What you say? Okay, I'm sorry.
Just ridiculous.
but to y'all's point, man. I mean, I love the promo. I mean, she came back and she's instantly a locker room leader again. I mean, she was always a locker room leader to begin with, simply because of the way she worked and the way that she portrayed herself, as a wrestler. So for me, just seeing her back out there, man, it's almost turning back to the rebirth of Shawn Michaels almost. If you
Well, see,
look
the
at it.
thing, I'm gonna tell you something else. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not. As she was leaving on Friday, Stu, the cameraman, told her and Punk, no, y'all soak this in. Get back out there. And they was ready
Yep.
to go.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
I saw
You
it.
talking about when the hand, was pointing toward back toward the
Yeah, that's
yeah,
John
okay.
Cena's personal. That's John Cena's personal cameraman guy named Stu. And Stu like, no, go soak this in because a lot of people have been waiting on her to
And
return, man.
it was for years. Like when I say years, I've been seeing people campaign for AJ return for a long time.
Yep. During the
And
pandemic, that's what you want to see.
getting back to um Roxanne Perez, if you look at her character kind of mimic AJ's so to speak. That kind of
Valid.
that kind of throw it off her. The girl who just left, who was dating Braun Breaker. Um,
Kiss Catanzaro, also Cora Jade.
Cora Jade. Look at Liv Morgan's character. Look at Alexa Bliss's character.
Yeah.
But you know who this ultimately hurts?
Who?
The young lady that we don't have in the WWE anymore, by the name of
Who?
Mercedes Bernardo. Even though
That's
she
not what
kicking
I
ass.
heard. That's not what I heard. What I heard was it's some
No,
rumors
well,
that
what I'm saying, well, here's my point. For her not to be there, and you not having that dream match with her and AJ, you know,
that's what I was
it's kind of
that's what I was about to say. It's been some rumblings. It's been some rumblings in the back. I don't know how true it is that she may want to return because that's a dream match.
right. I mean, and I'm glad you brought that up. But just thinking about that, I mean, thinking about the possibilities that you have right now. You know, if we can get Bree from not stinking it up at least, and not botching at least once a match, and getting her to be back to the old Bree, which was still botching in every other match she had. If you get her to go cleaner, you can put her in the ring with AJ, and you can have like a throwback match from that back in that time.
Bria
But
Nikki.
um, who's in there right now? Bree or Nikki?
Nikki.
That Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Bree was a better wrestler than me anyway, so
Nikki looked good though. She had a good showing to me against Rebecca.
Oh yeah, she did. She did.
She had a good showing.
Now, other than I mean, like we're talking about the AJ and Punk situation. Other than that, the rest of the show was a shit show for real.
I mean, let's talk about this scathing promo that AJ Styles cut.
Ooh,
And it's kind of scathing to me.
it was kind of truthful to me.
Okay.
I mean, he pretty much spoke what he needed to speak about, and as a veteran in the sport of over 20 years, he spoke the truth. Spoke his truth. So I
Um,
mean, I can't.
usually when that happens, that's when the person is on their way out.
But he just signed a new contract.
He did.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up? What?
I remember AJ was talking about he was trying to.
So
You break it up, LT.
I was too. Jimmy and Jay back together. So now, what we about to get a heel turn from Jay? Like what's going on now?
You already saw the beginnings of it. With the. I mean, I don't know if it was a receipt. I don't know if it was just something that needed to be done between him and LA Knight to break that proverbial tension. But I really didn't care too much for it because it's really not needed or not
It's not.
necessary.
It's not necessary. Like leave it the fuck alone. Triple H, you're doing too much. Leave Jay Uso the fuck alone. Okay, it's okay to get him and Jimmy back together, but leave Jay Uso alone. Now you just tweaking with shit. Leave it the fuck
Yes.
alone. If you're
I
not
mean,
talking about going, if
you
you're not
being
talking,
Jello now.
huh?
He being like Jello now. I mean, LeVar Ball's son, Jello. I mean, he
Yeah,
tweaking.
come on, man. Stop it. Leave it the fuck alone. Unless you're talking about heel turning everybody back and um and repackaging the original bloodline, leave it the fuck alone.
Or, look at it this way: are you trying to give LA Knight a reboot of sorts
They don't
and
need,
give
he
him a
didn't
push? But
he don't need,
hold on. Let me finish. Real quick. Because of what happened with him at Saturday Night's main event and what happened with him and Seth when Seth went through all that bullshit that he did on Saturday Night's main event, is this something to reward him by giving him a little bit of a push for it and putting another belt on him, or is it just something that like we just said,
you,
it's just a tweak and it just needs
you
to be left the fuck alone?
okay. You wouldn't have to do this, Triple H, if you wasn't having a Seth Rollins suck off every goddamn week. You wouldn't have to tweak other wrestlers. You wouldn't have to repackage other wrestlers if you wasn't kissing up to Seth and Becky every goddamn week. You wouldn't have to
So
do it. So a lot of
so let
those
me ask
guys,
you this. Let me
yeah.
ask you this. Let me go back and take Jimmy and take the Usos out. Let me interject Karrion Cross into that same question.
Why do you keep bringing this man up?
No, no, I mean because I don't I don't particularly like the man per se, because that instinct of his just left when he broke his arm 2 years ago. That's what I feel about it, and I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm just asking that because it seems like all of this is intertwining together. If you think about it, with the whole Seth Rollins suck off part of it.
I mean, but for me, carrying Cross, like he really wasn't having no, he wasn't having no push from the crowd. Like
True.
before the initial release, like when he before the initial release from WWE, when he had that match against Jeff and they brought back Jeff old thing, he had a run at the time. He was like NXT champion and whatnot. But on the return, it wasn't much of nothing.
Carrying
Good
Cross,
point.
Carrying Cross. Listen. They had they had your character right about 7 or 8 years ago. But no, you wanted to be a popular guy. You and your wife wanted to be fucking internet famous. Okay? So fuck y'all. Now y'all want to leave and goddamn throw shots. You want to leave and throw shots with Shotzi, by the way. Okay, I can understand Shotzi's bitterness, but they they tried to give you and your wife carrying cross pushes about 3 to 4 goddamn times, and you fell on your fucking face. So I don't want to hear shit on the way out the door. It,
Now
like
the thing
like
with
you get.
I
Shotzi
mean,
was,
can you
yeah, I'm sorry.
go ahead?
No, what I
Go
was
ahead.
saying was I mean, Shotzi should feel the same way she feels because you did her the same way that you did Leah Van Dale.
I don't have a problem with Shotzi feeling some type of way. I'm talking about carrying cross
No, no, no,
and
and
Starlet.
that's what I'm talking about here too. Because if you think about what Shotzi got injured, she comes back for 2 weeks and you let her go, and she got a bigger pop than anybody coming back. She even got a bigger pop when um when Dakota Kai came back, from her injury. She was wrestling better than Dakota Kai was. So why would you release her, hang on to Dakota Kai, and then you end up releasing the Dakota Kai anyway? I mean,
I
it
think
makes
it
no
was,
sense.
I think it's some more underlying shit going on. I think it was some personal shit going on in the background. with them girls. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what it is, what it is or what it was. Especially with Dakota, I think it was some personal shit. I think one of those girls was very outspoken back there, and
Dakota is a very outspoken woman,
yeah,
and I've seen her get fired from other organizations because of her mouth.
yeah,
She doesn't get the indie roles because of her demanding more money. But whenever you put her in the indie situation, she somehow gets hurt.
yeah,
The,
and she probably wouldn't cut the deal to give up either pair of her lips. I'm just calling it for what it is.
I
I know,
I
yeah.
mean,
mean,
she is.
but I mean,
I mean, she
I
is
know
a
a lot of
bisexual woman,
folks.
so you know.
I know a lot of folks might look at that kind of sideways, but in that business, y'all don't know the half of what be going on behind closed doors. So
Yes.
it'd be a whole lot of that going on.
I'm bisexual too.
Yes.
I'm bi and I'm sexual. I'm sorry.
Oh my God,
Wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. I just wasn't.
we're never ready when it comes to him.
I mean, I'm so glad Sierra's not here with us tonight. Thank you, God. Want to do it, but um, like I said, I mean, I I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of he says she says things when it comes to things like that, but it's also a lot of politics going on where politics don't need to go on, and I think that's part of the problem that you have in the WWE right now. Everybody's trying to politic and get that push, but nobody wants to take the initiative and do the work to get the push.
Yeah,
One of the biggest problems I think has happened is people seeing the bloodline Roman Reigns run and think that they can do the same, or they feel like they deserve the same.
that's
And
Kobe.
it's
That's Kobe and Rebecca. I'm so sick of their asses. But we got to go, man. It's 9:01. Uh, we'll be back next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. The crew had a lot going on today, so everybody couldn't be here. But we'll be back
right.
next Wednesday. It's 9:01. Um, any closing remarks, real fast.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, if y'all fan, like I've been saying, if y'all a fan of wrestling, right now we're in that we're in that regeneration of the golden generation of wrestling right now. And no matter what you're a fan of, if you like spot monkeys like Will Ospreay, or if you like real wrestling like what you see in the WWE or what you see in Japan, you know, by all means, love it. I love it all. I watch it all. I see it all. But love God, love people, love each other. And you know, as a person with mental health issues, if you got somebody that you don't have anybody that you can talk to, you can always reach out to me on my Facebook, on my Instagram, anything. Call me in the middle of the night if you want to on Messenger. I'm here to talk. I got you six.
All right, LT.
I ain't got nothing to say after that.
All right, man. We gotta get out of here, man. We'll see you, man. For my man LT for the main event. I'm Scooby. OG
Love
Truth
y'all, bro.
with a two, Hurts with a Z. And with exclusive world wrestling, we always seek and speak truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Y'all get on over there to the heavy hitters. We out.
Love y'all. Y'all be careful.
Yep.
Put your eyes back in your head.